great. So, okay, listen, with all the streaming services out there, I think it can be tough for you to figure out what you want to watch. If you got a little extra time in the winter, you want to cozy up, you want to watch a movie, we are turning to one man and one man only for help. From the website, Paul's Trip to the Movies, we welcome Paul McGuire Grimes, PMG, in the house. And you know what's fun about this Cub? They have a sweet popcorn bar.
Really sweet, right back
so
behind
they have all
us.
these different kinds of popcorn. So we're challenging you to tell us what we should watch and then the type of popcorn that we should enjoy with it, because why just stick to one?
I mean, why? So the first option that we're going to talk about is The Mandalorian on Disney+.
Wonder,
Because I
Paul?
told him all I'm going to do is eat popcorn.
It's fine. I'll take a mic any time of the week.
Elizabeth will be our popcorn tester, and we'll talk about it. The Mandalorian on Disney+.
Yeah, so if you want to subscribe, it's $6.99 just for Disney+, $12.99 if you want to add on Hulu or ESPN, $69.99 if you want to just add in a whole year subscription.
I thought about doing the whole year, and it does save you if you know.
Especially for Christmas.
Because what are you going to do? What are you going to just stop subscribing to Disney+? No.
You got Marvel, you got Disney. And The Mandalorian is so great because it's 30 to 45-minute episodes. There's 8 episodes total. The next one will be next. The final one will be next week. And it's about a bounty hunter known as the Mandalorian who finds his asset. His mission is to find this baby Yoda. And it becomes very protective over it.
Okay, can I just say something? Paul, give me the microphone. Can I? Because I need to speak. I need to tell you something. I am not a Star Wars person. You guys know this.
Definitively not.
I watched the Return of the Jedi like when I was, 14 or something like that. I am so into The Mandalorian. Where I'm completely caught up. I love it so much. I'm finding it so entertaining, and Baby Yoda is the cutest thing. So I would just encourage you that if you've been hearing about it, but you've been like, I'm not into any other Star Wars stuff, you can totally jump in. You can have this back.
Okay, yeah, and that's great about it too is that you don't need to know any of the other characters. You don't need to even know what a Yoda is because you love him so much, and it's really modeled after the spaghetti westerns of the past. So I think it's really bingeable. And what are you binging on right now?
This is the milk chocolate drizzle, not quite the spaghetti of the spaghetti western, but this is milk chocolate drizzle popcorn.
So you got the sweet, the salty. How is it, quick bite?
Good.
We've put that all together.
Thank you, Paul.
You're welcome.
Paul, hold my mic too. Okay, Polly, we've got to move on here. Now we're going to move to Apple TV. What show would you recommend on that streaming service?
This is The Morning Show. So it's about a daily news program that's rocked with scandal when its host, played by Steve Carell, is hit with sexual misconduct allegations.
Hello.
Is this the Matt Lauer sort of thing?
I mean, it's hard to not think about Matt Lauer or Charlie Rose about this. And then the show's left in the hands of Jennifer Aniston, who's the other host. And then Reese Witherspoon plays this kind of loudmouth reporter that they hire on to kind of freshen up the show.
Okay, I've heard kind of mixed reviews about this show, like when it comes to the critics. Some like it, some don't. Do you think it's worth it and worth subscribing to Apple because they don't have a ton of content yet?
Right. But it's only $4.99 a month, and I think it's totally worth it. You get to see Jennifer Aniston in her best role since Friends. You're seeing Steve Carell do his dramatic side. You get to see Reese doing something that we've never seen before. And yes, the show is very topical. So if you don't want to see that in your entertainment, I just want to warn against that. But the acting is so incredible. Steve, what are we going to pair with this today?
Thank you for asking, Paul. We have paired your standard butter popcorn. All right, sometimes you can get cute with popcorn, and that's great, and people love the flavors. It's wonderful, but don't sleep.
A good traditional
on butter popcorn. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
Watch The Morning Show. Every episode leaves you with another bombshell, and you will want to keep binging episode after episode. I really dig it. And I'm excited to finish it.
Now we move to, if you happen to have a free 18 hours, Paul suggests that you can get Netflix.
It is only 3.5.
And you can watch The Irishman, which is forever.
This is one of the best movies of the year. My #2 movie of the year so far. It is the talk of award consideration. This is Martin Scorsese's latest mobster epic. It's based on a true story. Robert De Niro plays Frank Sheeran, who is essentially on his deathbed, reflecting on the rise and fall in his life and his working relationship with Jimmy Hoffa, who's played by Al Pacino.
Paul, check this out. We paired it with, sure, it's got a flavor, but we paired it with the biggest popcorn possible because of how long the movie is.
Oh, jalapeno cheddar, which I love. Elizabeth, tell us, is it spicy or Minnesota Spice?
Oh, it's got a nice
legit kick.
Oh, I love kicks with that.
A good amount of cheese on this. Wow, you'll need this whole bag to get through that long movie.
Back to The Irishman. Yes. I love Pacino. I have been called a modern-day Pacino.
Okay, we are stopping there.
Here's the question. Do you watch this all in one fell swoop, or can you just maybe break it apart? Because I was thinking, do this. Do 4, excuse us, Elizabeth, do 4 separate viewings at like 40 minutes a pop.
I disagree, because I think you will be so invested in the story, and it really does fly by. Yes, it's 3.5 hours, but you are so invested in the arc of these characters and this idea of politics and politicians.
Hey, Paul, guess what?
And Teamsters. And these actors, De Niro, Pacino,
Just like
Joe
the Irishman,
Pesci,
Paul
Harvey
went too
Keitel.
long. Okay, now we have to go to break.
Impossible.
Thanks, Paul.
Give me that back. You guys gotta.
Bye.
You gotta eat some of this popcorn. This is phenomenal.
All right,
Get
sister.
in
Now,
on it.
as if popcorn wasn't enough, why don't we get some cookies going our way?
Let's do it. Check out Paul's YouTube channel, Paul's Trip to the Movies. We've got all the info for you on TwinCitiesLive.com. But it is day 10 in our